Hello, welcome to the world of ATX Pro. In this short presentation, I'll introduce you to the newest chapter of ATX Pro, where digital technology meets monetary market stability. This ecosystem was created to build a bridge between cutting-edge blockchain solutions and real, tangible value. ATX Global System is a company registered in the United Arab Emirates, whose stability and professional management are supported by 4 major investment funds. This international foundation provides the financial strength and expertise upon which the entire ecosystem is built. Before we dive into the details, an important technical note. This presentation was created for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute investment or financial advice. My goal is to show you how the system works and the technology behind it. It's important to emphasize that, like every market-based opportunity in the world, all investments and business ventures carry inherent risks by nature, and the decision, as with every responsible business move, is ultimately in your hands. Now that we've covered the formal part, let's take a look at what makes ATX Pro so unique, and what gives the system its true strength. Now, let's move on to the heart of our system, the ATX coin. This is not just a digital currency, but a revolutionary tool created by the company to make the benefits of investment diversification accessible to everyone. Our goal is to help you understand, implement, and preserve your personalized investment strategy for the long term. Key features. ATX Coin is built on 3 pillars that guarantee its efficiency. Versatility. It helps create a personalized investment portfolio tailored to individual needs. Interoperability. It can be used seamlessly both within our internal systems and on external settlement platforms. This ensures liquidity and ease of use. Global presence. ATX Coin knows no borders, providing its users with access to the global market. Let me highlight 4 critical aspects that make ATX Coin stand out in the market. Security. We use state-of-the-art blockchain technology to guarantee the integrity and transparency of transactions. Convertibility. As mentioned earlier, free movement is ensured between internal and external platforms. Global scalability. It was designed for a worldwide market, making it accessible from anywhere. Value growth. We have integrated a conscious value growth model into the system, designed to support long-term stability. To summarize, ATX Coin represents the meeting point of technology and financial freedom, a secure, blockchain-based asset built for the markets of the future. Now that we've explored the functions of ATX Coin, a logical question arises. What gives it its value? In today's digital world, stability is a key factor, which is why, with ATX Coin, we left nothing to chance. We built a diversified foundation of real-world assets behind the coin. Left side column. Precious metals and real estate. First, let's take a look at the physical assets that provide stability and security. Gold reserve, the oldest and most trusted store of value. Our gold reserves provide a stable foundational value and backing for the system. Real estate portfolio. Strategically selected properties form another important pillar of the portfolio, representing tangible assets. Silver. As an additional precious metal reserve, we also hold silver, further strengthening diversification and security. Right side column, growth engines. Alongside stability, we also focus on growth. This is supported by the following 3 areas. Startup companies. We invest in startups with high growth potential, where innovation contributes to increasing the value of the coin. Rental income. Our real estate portfolio is not simply passive wealth. Through active rental operations, it continuously generates cash flow and revenue for the system. Ecosystem. Last but not least, value is also driven by the size of the community. The more users actively use the system, the stronger the ATX ecosystem becomes. As you can see, the value of ATX Coin is not based on speculation. We have created a healthy balance between conservative stores of value, such as gold and silver, and modern growth opportunities, such as startups and the community-driven ecosystem. Now that we've seen what stands behind ATX Coin as its value backing, let's take a look at how this works in practice. ATX Global System divides its operations into 2 main branches in order to simultaneously provide technological stability and market dynamism. Our first pillar is ATX Nova. This represents the technological core of the system. Here, our key principle is security. The entire architecture is built on blockchain-based technology, ensuring that every transaction is traceable, immutable, and protected against manipulation. This is the stable foundation upon which we build trust and long-term sustainability. The second pillar is Mix-a-Bit, which brings a completely new dimension to the ecosystem. While Nova is focused on technology, Mix-a-Bit is centered around dynamism and engagement. It is a new token within the system, designed to stimulate activity and increase user participation. The term playfulness here does not mean a lack of seriousness, but rather a modern, incentive-driven mechanism that helps keep our community active and continuously growing. The two units, ATX Nova and Mix-a-Bit, work in close symbiosis with ATX Coin. This dual structure makes it possible for us to be both a rock-solid technological platform and a modern, exciting investment environment. As I mentioned earlier, ATX Nova is the technological backbone of our system. Now let's take a closer look at what makes this infrastructure so stable and secure. We have summarized the reasons behind its market-leading strength into 8 key points: technical security, military-grade encryption. For us, security is not an afterthought, but a core principle built into the system from the very beginning: security by design. We use encryption standards that meet the highest levels of security requirements. Low market risk, proprietary architecture. We do not rely on copied software solutions. The entire framework is built on our own proprietary codebase, giving us full control over the system. Millisecond-level transactions. We deliver next-generation speed. Transaction processing happens almost instantly. Network stability, global accessibility. We have created a worldwide payment network that is accessible anytime, anywhere. Decentralized operation, a distributed node infrastructure ensures that the system has no single point of failure. Private node infrastructure. We remain independent from all third parties. Our own server infrastructure and dedicated nodes handle the network traffic and data flow. Immutable data. The essence of blockchain technology is tamper-proof history. Once information enters the system, it becomes permanent and cannot be altered. As you can see, ATX Nova is not simply a database, but a closed, secure, and extremely fast digital fortress designed to protect the integrity of your investments and transactions. On this slide, you can see the internal circulation of our system. We are often asked, how does technology become a usable asset? The answer lies in the continuous interaction between Mix-a-Bit, the Nova blockchain, and ATX Coin. The process. The process begins with Mix-a-Bit, which represents dynamism and community activity. When it enters the system, it goes through a so-called encoding process, where the Nova blockchain technology authenticates and records the transaction. The Nova blockchain, shown in the center circle, acts as the engine of the system. This is where data processing, security verification, and transaction finalization take place. This guarantees that every value transfer is legitimate and fully traceable. At the end of the process, a decoding phase takes place, resulting in the creation of the actual ATX coin. This is the asset that already carries the precious metal and real estate backing presented earlier. The key swap function. At the bottom, you can see the word swap. This function represents one of the greatest advantages of our system. It enables seamless exchange and transition between assets. This provides users with flexibility and liquidity within the platform. To summarize, we have created a closed, secure, and automated ecosystem where the technology, Nova, acts as a bridge between community activity, Mix-a-Bit, and a digital asset backed by real-world value, ATX Coin. We've now arrived at the part that probably interests everyone the most. What do these numbers actually mean in practice? How can the dynamism of Mix-a-Bit be translated into real value? Let's take a look at our calculation model. First, let's review the ratios shown in the highlighted fields above. On the left side, the foundation of our model is that reaching 1 ATX per day requires 15,000 Mix-a-Bit. This creates the internal balance of the system. On the right side, you can see the current value of Mix-a-Bit. 1 Mix-a-Bit is equal to $2,500. This is the base unit used for the following calculations. In the table below, you can see different Mixabit quantities and their corresponding potential monthly payouts. With 5 Mixabit, the expected value is approximately $249 per month. For someone holding 25 or 50 units, we are already talking about monthly figures of approximately $1,045 and $2,490. The example extends all the way to 1,000 Mixabit, which, according to our model, represents a significant monthly framework of $49,800. These figures are based on calculations derived from our current business model. This is a dynamic system that evolves together with the growth of the community and the expansion of the ecosystem. The key takeaway is this: Mixabit creates an opportunity for anyone, based on their own goals and possibilities, to benefit from the technological foundation of ATX Pro. As the numbers demonstrate, every Mixabit package generates a 25% annual profit. A common question is, how can you manage your digital assets in practice? The ATX Pro interface was designed so that everything you need is accessible in one simple, easy-to-use platform. Let's take a look at the 3 most important core functions. Function breakdown, transfer. This is the strength of our internal network. You can instantly send ATX coin or Mixabit to any user using their username, referral code, or QR code. There are no waiting times and no intermediaries. Transactions are completed instantly, and the entire transaction history can be traced at any time. Claim, bank card payout. This is the bridge between the digital world and your everyday spending. You can request your available balance at any time directly to your registered bank card. It is a fast and secure process that guarantees access to your generated income and commissions at the time specified by the company through payout to your selected bank card. Swap asset exchange. Within the system, you have complete flexibility. Between the 3 asset types, Mixabit, ATX coin, and your dollar balance, you can exchange assets at any time using live market rates without delays. This allows you to always keep your assets in the form that best matches your strategy at any given moment. Now that we've seen the numbers and the technological background, let's take a look at the actual entry points. The ATX Pro ecosystem was designed in a way that allows everyone, from beginners to those building more serious portfolios, to find the level that suits them best. We created 4 different packages, each of which includes Mixabit tokens. Package breakdown. Let's go through the available options. Starter package, $200. This is our entry-level package. It is recommended for those who want to become familiar with how the system works. It includes 0.08 Mixa units and provides full access to the ATX Pro environment. Basic package, $500. One level higher, you can start with 0.2 Mixa units, allowing for a stronger level of participation and faster potential results. Advanced package, $1,000. This is the advanced level, where you receive 0.4 Mixa units. At this stage, the system's dynamism becomes even more visible. Premium package, $3,000. This is the highest level in our current offering. Here, you receive 1.2 Mixa units, providing the highest level of participation within the ecosystem. It's important to understand that whichever package you choose, all of them include the core package benefits and access to the ATX Pro Classic technology. These packages are not simply token purchases, but actual entry points into a continuously evolving global financial ecosystem. So the question is not whether it is worth joining, but rather at what pace you would like to move forward on this journey. Everyone can choose the starter package that best fits their own goals and ambitions. Important additional information. For every initial package purchase, a one-time $50 technology license fee is required, which includes full platform access and management of your personal back office. Previously, we explored the entry-level categories, but the true power of ATX Pro lies within the professional packages you can see now. These levels were created for those who do not simply want to participate in the system, but who aim to become key players and maximize the benefits of the ecosystem. Notice the label at the bottom of the slide. At this level, we are already talking about ATX Nova 2.0. This does not simply mean larger numbers, but more advanced algorithms, priority transaction processing, and a higher level of digital infrastructure for its holders. These packages represent the bridge between traditional wealth management and the future of digital financial freedom. Those who choose the ultimate level essentially become strategic partners within our ecosystem. Over the past few minutes, we've walked through the foundations of ATX Pro. You've seen that ATX coin is not floating without backing. Real precious metal reserves, a real estate portfolio, and innovative startup investments provide its rock-solid foundation. We explored the ATX Nova technology, which guarantees the integrity of the system through military-grade security and lightning-fast performance. And through the Mix-a-Bit packages, you've seen how this complex technology becomes an accessible, scalable, and profitable opportunity for anyone, from the $200 starter level all the way to the $100,000 ultimate level. We have created a closed ecosystem where stability and growth are not opposing forces, but factors that strengthen one another. However, technology and capital are only the framework. A system truly becomes alive and global when it is supported by a dynamic community and an incentive structure that rewards commitment and growth. It's also important to mention that we place this powerful ecosystem directly into the palm of your hand. The ATX Pro application and its user-friendly interface make everyday usage incredibly simple. Whether it's instant internal transfers, fast exchanges between balances, or withdrawing commissions directly to your bank card, every function was designed so that anytime, anywhere, with a single click, you can monitor and manage your business. And now that we understand what we are working with and what creates the value behind the system, we can move on to the next important topic: how you can leverage this ecosystem to your advantage, and what exceptional opportunities the ATX Pro marketing plan offers to those who are building the future with us.